And we are back with Persona 3 Reload, episode Aigis. And if you didn't know, I did defeat Joker eventually. I have it as a little extra side thing. That just was its own upload since that took a little bit of time. As you can see, my team is a little bit heavily battered and messed up from the encounter. Elizabeth doesn't even care that we just wouldn't beat up Joker. She just doesn't have anything to say. But we did acquire some items. And equipment. It wasn't legs. We already had those. But we got the Null All Ailments, and the Omnipotent Orb. Null everything except Almighty. I won't be using that, because I'm already overpowered as is. And that's just very unnecessary. Let's be honest. I will consider the this for Yukari. Just so she can wear a different chest piece. But then again, we don't really have a better chest piece for her at the moment anyway, so. But I can take off these socks. I needed that. I needed the HP to be able to beat the Joker, because she has so little HP. Well, I just needed the extra boost. I think I was on this, honestly. The magical evasion. Same for Mitsuru. Also, she just needed a little bit of more HP as well. There we go. And everything should be back to fine. I mean, we probably keep these as it is, because if I go over to the stats... Oops. Stats... Like, still... Like, the magic's not that big of a problem. Like, a little extra magic isn't going to be that big of a deal, but having a null of your one weakness is pretty nice, I must say. And since we have boost and amp already from equipment, we don't even need that as our... We don't need that. So we're kind of good. Let's get a free heal by going upstairs. I don't think we need to come over here, but we're just gonna come over here anyway. I don't think we can buy anything here. I didn't grind anything, so I don't have any materials.
Welcome. Come on in. Creating a quick so. What will it be?
Yeah, we don't have anything.
What would you like?
I can make this. But let's be honest, pretty good sword. But I'm not using him, so...
So, what will it be?
I mean, I could take that, because, I mean, that's kinda cool, but the firm stance is an absolute tank.
What would you
I
like?
have so much of this that, yeah, we don't need anything here.
Anything good?
Also, we're level 99. Literally nothing's gonna be able to kill us. Like, I have zero doubt that we'll just be able to tank everything.
Good to see you.
Do we have anything to sell? Not really.
Sure. That's a deal. All
Alright.
down here.
That's that. I believe we just go ahead in that big door that we've been actively avoiding for quite some time now. Now that we've done everything else, and now that the fact that we beat Joker, before the final boss, we're probably, like, it's not even gonna be, like, a threat. I'm gonna be honest. Personas. We still got all this. I doubt we'll be getting anything crazy new we need to grab. Ooh, but we should just come in here real quick. Register everything.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering is overriding acceptable? I've completed registration. Very
Alright, that's good.
We look
I'll have you know, Joker gives you 0 XP for beating him, by the way. I guess technically, since he's not real, that's good enough explanation, I guess. I would've taken the 1 XP. If it gave me the 1, I would've thought that was funny. But the 0, not funny. But yeah, party's locked in, let's move. The final door. This is the final one. Are you ready? Absolutely. Who knows what's in here?
What is this place?
It's where Makoto ended up after we defeated Nyx. Or well, you were here, but no, they were here after the final battle, and he did the seal. They were here before that, I think.
I can feel it. This is the site of the final battle.
Yeah?
Hey, I can move.
They weren't able to move last time.
If it's a past that everyone experienced, then you can interact with it, remember?
I guess that's fair.
It's just like that shopping mall.
I mean, not much to interact with out here. We're kind of in a void.
Everyone? But this ain't your past, right?
Well, got a point.
It's probably because
What did you do? Whoa. Who's that?
Nyx,
Oh, man, of course.
that figure.
Is it me? Oh, animation. He's sealed.
So this is the miracle he performed.
The great sealing. He becomes the door itself. He will bar this door. He's not looking so hot over there. Literally holding back Nyx.
What is this?
It's the Great Seal, of course. I didn't think that's what it looked like. But that's the Great Seal, it seems.
that's his life essence. This is what happened that night.
That's all his life essence. The guy you knew who was walking around for a bit is honestly just like a... I don't even know, honestly, how his sheer willpower is able to keep him going. Which is honestly impressive.
Using the power of the Great Seal, his own essence became the seal.
Locking up.
But when someone's life essence leaves their body, they die.
People die when they're... Well, he wasn't killed. Huh. Something. I can't think of a good joke here.
To do this intentionally, he must have already found his answer to life.
His answer to life.
The answer. That's what we've been talking
I don't
about.
think he has any regrets.
I thought there was going to be a fight in here, I'm going to be honest. I'm a little worried.
He even managed to keep his promise to you all before his consciousness finished fading away.
This is true. It's sheer willpower to overcome.
His promise? You mean to meet up on graduation day?
It's true. He lived long enough.
Wait. How do you know about all that?
How does she know all about that? Good question.
How? I just do.
That's a little suspect.
I'm probably like Nyx, or this person who became the seal. I think I belong on this side.
This is where you belong? That's a little confusing.
Nyx is able to bring death to all things, but
But...
if she's that powerful, then what was stopping her before he became the seal?
The split shadows?
Was there someone else? Then what about before humanity existed?
Oh, you're asking some deep philosophical questions here. It was over time the hearts of the humanity changed their thoughts and opinions, and with those thoughts and opinions grew these gods. How one could, like in Persona 5, it was the hearts of the people that created the god of control, similar to how these beings are? They didn't exist before, but it gets confusing, honestly.
What are you getting at?
I'm not sure why this occurred to me, but I don't think Nyx is malicious.
It's the people that made it that way.
Normally, a seal shouldn't be necessary.
I mean, death is a natural cause of things. That's just comes natural in life. Life has to bring death at some point.
What? Are you saying he did this for nothing?
No, it seems necessary now.
No. I think what he was actually trying to do.
Ooh, maybe there is a fight up ahead.
The hell was that?
Nyx is knocking.
Everyone, look!
Whoa, big hand. You can just feel the darkness. The heck is that thing?
No!
Don't touch him.
This is not a shadow.
It's a god.
It's full of humanities. Just as I thought. The purpose of his seal. It's not meant to hold back Nyx.
It meant to hold back
It's to prevent
humanity.
something from reaching her.
What do you mean?
Humanity's want of death.
Giant monster. It's not a shadow. It's a mass of the worst traits and
That's
feelings
what I was
of every
saying!
person's heart. Deep down, everyone is calling for Nyx.
That can't be.
There was a time when I also wished for death.
That's what I was
It's probably
saying.
true that everyone has a part of them secretly yearning for it. The only thing that separates the living from the non-living is death, the greatest equalizer.
So that's what I was saying. It's the hearts of humanity that affects these
I
gods.
understand. When you feel like your life has no meaning, the thought of death can be comforting. And that subconscious desire is so strong, it could even create a monster like this.
That's what I was saying.
Just how it is these days.
That's how it is these days. Humanity be crazy, you know how it is. Do I have to defeat this thing? It looks kind of crazy. I'm ready to fight. At least hold it off for a time. I'm ready to throw down. I hate how it looks. That thing creepy, man.
Why is it after us?
Well, we're standing here. You're people who have control of their hearts. That don't let They have the power over their shadows. This is a mass of who knows how many, probably a lot. Maybe the rest, most of humanity even, who don't have control over their hearts. So it sees you as an enemy.
She has the same power as the one who created the seal.
That's, well, she doesn't have the power of the universe. She only has the wild card. She doesn't even have the power of the world.
Are you going to fight it? You can't take on something like that.
You think so? I think otherwise.
This is a battle we can't run from.
Gotta do our duty.
Feelings that created this monster came from within me as well.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess even their thoughts probably came after everything that she went through at some point with her, the death of her father and everything else. She probably at some point did think about it.
I couldn't accept reality, so I wished for the past.
Also,
That past
just
harbor
now as well.
bloodshed.
She did want to go back to the past and try and stop this. That's fair enough.
There isn't a doubt in my mind. This is the cause of all our struggles.
Sounds good to me. Let's take it down.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
This isn't just a fight against a monster. I'll be facing myself as well.
I mean, Ken literally wanted to commit Sudoku. So you know, yeah, this affects him a lot more than everyone else, I would think, honestly.
He won't run away this time. He's watching us, and we can't let him down.
I mean, he's literally right there looking at you. That's fair.
This thing's got no chance of beating us, and I'm liking those odds.
Let's do it.
Sister.
Let's fight together. One last time.
Don't worry. It won't stop us.
That's right.
To live means to not give in to your own weaknesses.
She's grown.
So we won't lose. We will live.
It is ugly, though. I'll give it that. Let's do it. Ugh. Music's kind of crazy.
It is time.
I mean, who says I'm not allowed to use this?
Orpheus!
I think everything's fair game.
Focus. This is my wish.
Charge up.
Shall I move to strike? Go! Artemisia!
Alright, the music's getting the beat's coming, the beat's coming.
Now's the time. I won't lose.
See what you got, Yukari. Alright, resists wind. They got a crit, are you kidding me? Mighty onslaught? Another crit? Oh my. That's crazy.
Can't afford to lose.
Ow.
Menace has been stunned.
That's actually insane what just happened.
Persona, engage.
Like, are you kidding me?
This is nothing.
Menace's energy output is rising.
Let's see what we're working with. Physical attacks, huh? I can get down with that. Big chunks.
What's the plan here?
Persona. It's payback time.
Yukari-chan's back up.
I have to do
Time
this.
for some payback.
I need some healing.
That
I
helps.
appreciate it.
Where are you aiming?
Nice dodge. Easy.
Summoning. This is my duty.
Taste this. Pretty chunky, pretty chunky. Let's charge up, and then we can do some heavy damage.
I'm ready. Go.
I mean, I have my charge up. I'm saving that.
Pull the trigger.
Really re-heal up a bit here.
Much obliged.
Thank you very much.
Dark Embrace. What is that?
What is that? I don't like the looks of it.
You know what? I don't like the looks of it either.
Maybe it's preparing something? Be careful.
Not the poison.
I got hit.
No, my. I hate the poison, bro.
No. Summoning.
I'm sure I have something for this. The shower.
Persona. Engage. Ready for action.
I'm just gonna deal some damage.
When I fight, I show no mercy. What I do, sister?
That's pretty good. That was enough to stop it.
Fun! And it looks like the enemy can't move. Now's your chance.
It's all part of the plan.
Should I scan on this enemy?
Oh, it's different.
I see. So this is what we're up against.
This will do the
And
trick.
we're charged, I believe. Let's do some damage.
No mercy. That's you. Child's play.
Got him. Holy, that was a chunk and a half.
My Theurgy. I think I can use it now. Juno. Hear
Give us a
me.
boost, Fuka.
Please help them. Now.
Give us a boost. He can't move.
This is my resolve.
Well, we're about to destroy this man.
Persona. What should I do?
I mean, I have the other boost. Might as well use it. That was decent.
I'm ready.
Little diamond dust. It's massive. Holy, that's some damage.
What next? Persona.
It's back up. It's trying again.
These readings. Oh! Violet's charging up. Its power levels become unstable.
If you just deal enough damage, it breaks.
Focus on attacking, just like before. That should disrupt the enemy's charging.
Don't worry, Fuka. I'm on it.
Just as I expected. Yurija-senpai, you have to clear your mind. What is optimal?
See this?
Persona.
Let's show them what we're made of. Alright, you know what? They took that more than I thought they would. I'm gonna be honest. Huh? Yeah. Holy, she went in! Mitsuru! The mad Mitsuru. Fully enraged by this enemy. Went ham on the boss. That's crazy. What a way to end that fight. Nobody saw that one coming.
Yeah! That's what you get! Fighting us! World-saving warriors!
Good job, Junpei. I had the utmost confidence in you the whole time. You did an amazing job. That's crazy. All I'm saying, that's crazy. That's how the fight ended. That was we might have slightly overleveled for that one. I'm gonna be honest. We might have slightly overleveled for that one.
Oh, we actually did it.
With ease. With relative ease. Some would say.
I told you it wouldn't stop us.
It had no chance. The hearts of humanity, nothing against the power of level 99.
But won't that monster reappear eventually?
Yeah, but that's what Makoto's for.
Because people will still keep having those feelings, wishing for destruction.
You're right. It's certainly difficult.
That's why there's something to stop him. Humanity can no longer access the power of death.
People struggle to keep death at bay, all the while forgetting what makes life worth living in the first place.
I get it. That's why we need the seal.
Because if humanity could just get access to that, they'd wish for death constantly, and it would keep coming.
Without it, people would just call for Nyx again, wanting everything to end.
But we'll block humanity's out.
Can't help but feel that way. Even when we're staring it right in the face. I couldn't stop it myself either.
It's easy to feel that. I mean, I think everyone's like, man, it's like, I wouldn't even say it's just like wanting to die. It's just any thoughts of death, or it's like, man, you know, you just have the most intrusive thought. It's the slightest flicker of it. It's still the thought, and that grows.
Even if we did go back to that battle, it wouldn't change anything. That's why he made that choice.
Humanity will always, there'll always be a few. If humanity will always think that way. There's a lot of people around, but you know, the few select can stop it. Their will's strong enough.
Yukari.
I miss him. It hurts knowing he's gone forever.
Yeah.
But I can see his choice and why he made it.
Yeah, to stop people from ever getting access to Nyx again. Hold the line.
I just have to accept it. That this is what he wanted.
It was the only way.
But it's still really, really hard to do that.
Understandable.
I have to do better too. He protected all of us. And he still is. Even now.
Yeah, he's there. You can take a look.
Yeah. We have to stay strong, just like he is.
You can be here doing his thing. You can go back down to the world and do your thing to help stop as little as people thinking that way as possible. Help lighten his load, even just a little bit. This is the answer.
I feel like I finally got to really see him off.
If it wasn't for that monster, he could have made it back.
Well, the monster will always come back.
But I guess it's not like we can get rid of that thing for good. You can't change the feelings of the whole world.
But you can do the best that you can.
Yes, we can. We can do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can. Small changes, but you can change the views of some people. And
I guess it'll be different someday. As long as we're alive, we can change things.
that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. I've played so much Persona games, man. I got the feels. I know how this works.
I know, because I was even able to change myself.
First, start with yourself, then the world.
That's our goal. And we gotta believe we can do it first.
Exactly.
People aren't as hopeless as they think. We've already learned that much.
Yeah, quite capable yourselves.
Yeah, you're right.
As long as we're alive, we can change things.
Yeah, there you go. That's the answer.
You know, I think I get why you got the same power as him.
You can make the change.
This whole time, I was wondering why it got to be you and not me.
Different mindsets.
But you were the one who really knew how to move forward. I guess you have that in common with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad that you're glad. You know, I was pretty jealous for a good while there.
Yeah, we could all tell. You were laying it on pretty thick back there, Yukari. I'm just gonna tell you straight. You were not in the best state, and you were laying it out there. Just the jealous type.
Yeah, just petty jealousy, plain and simple. I wanted it to be me.
Cause she was pretty close to him after all. She felt something.
And I said so many terrible things to you. I'm sorry.
Yukari-san.
I mean, it happens to the best of us.
Come on, let's use that key and go back to our time.
I mean, I feel like Mitsuru, she also wanted to do that. She has a few things to say about this.
I think we're all ready to start April 1st now.
Yeah. April Fool's Day. What a joke. Man, that's crazy.
Agreed.
I didn't even think about it this whole time. But then they get out here, and then, like, everything they know was a lie, because it's April Fool's Day. That's crazy.
All right. Aigis?
Let's do it.
Yes.
What about Metis? Where does she go with all this? Because, like, where was she? Where did she even come from, really? We still don't really know. Can she go back to the present? Because she only came out from down there. When we destroy the doors and everything, like, it's supposed to go away. Because Tartarus is gone too, so it can't sustain itself. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Because she's not here in this picture.
I don't know how else to say this, so... I'm very glad I got to know all of you.
Might change your plans, going back to the lab. Maybe you do want to enjoy your next year of high school?
Isn't it a bit early to be getting sentimental?
No.
And you don't have to be so stiff. We're all friends here, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you shouldn't say that at all. It's like you're saying goodbye.
Yeah, you don't have to say goodbye.
Yes, you're right.
The true key.
Oh, friendship.
The power of friendship was the key all along. Wah! friendship
If
key.
something's mere presence can make you realize you're alive.
That's the power of bonds. My good friend Igor tells me all about those all the time. The bonds that you create strengthen yourself.
And if that something isn't death, maybe it's friendship.
It gives you great strength.
Is that the answer to life I'm supposed to find?
Need friends. Butterfly. Let's move. Where's Metis?
Congratulations, sister.
I don't know if she's coming with us. The Velvet Room. Igor, my man, tell me what's going down. Have we reached the top? Whoa.
Where are we?
It's the... They haven't been... See, they don't know about the Velvet Room. They don't know what the heck's going on. Igor? Wait, was she in a... Was she extreme... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm... You know what? The blue. That kind of makes sense. You know what? They got me. Was a creation of Igor, an assistant, if you will. The butterfly literally flew right there, and Metis wasn't in the picture, so that's what it's all about.
What is this place?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
The hell's all this now? Didn't we just walk outside?
Well, we're in the elevator real quick. We're just getting to the present time. We're outside the realms of mind and matter, dreams and reality, all that good stuff.
How are you all here?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be here.
There is no need to worry.
Thanks, Igor. Keep us calm.
I simply summoned you that we might say our farewells. This is quite a surprise, however. I did not expect your friends to follow you here.
Well, you know, it's the bonds. It's the bonds, Igor.
It would seem that the power of the wild card within you has had an effect on them as well.
As it always does.
I guess you know them?
Yeah, you know how it is.
This is a place where those soon to awaken to their power can receive guidance.
The Metis knows quite well, then.
Both my sister and your friend who sealed Nyx were guests here.
Y'all, yes, it is indeed correct.
Metis, why are you over there with them? Just what's going on?
She was a guide of sorts, I imagine.
It's like I said before. I belong on this side.
I should have realized this, like, so long ago. I had something that was like, there was zero explanation for, like, how'd she get there? Who put her there? How was she locked down there? Like, how did she awaken? How did she know to come up? Like, there's just so many weird things. It just didn't make sense. Now it makes sense.
The abyss of time will disappear soon. The flow of time in your everyday lives will return to normal.
Indeed. I mean, it was normal before?
Congratulations, sister. And the rest of you as well.
Metis, you...
We'll be going now.
Do you recall saying that you could no longer fulfill your purpose? To protect him?
Yeah, I believe that she did say that, yes.
Well, I think you might still be able to do so.
Yeah, you gotta help humanity themselves.
What?
We all discussed earlier getting rid of that monster for good.
We gotta change the world.
Maybe someday, enough people will come to the same realization as you.
Yeah. They won't have to hold it anymore.
were that to happen, the world would stop calling for Nyx, and the monster would no longer appear.
Yeah, there's no need to no longer for the monster to come. There's no need to hold the Great Seal.
So until that day comes, continue fostering connections with others. That is how you can still protect him.
Be by your side.
I really can keep protecting him?
All of you can. Gotta change humanity and the world itself to stop asking for death. Bit of a monumental task, I'll be honest.
Metis, who are you really? Won't you tell us?
I think she's my other self.
The shadow? The true self?
The pain of losing him was unbearable. So much so, I just wanted to be a machine again. You must be the part of myself that I wished away.
Interesting. But she's still here in the Velvet Room, though.
My lonely sister, always afraid of being left behind. You came to help me acknowledge and confront the pain of life.
I guess that's why she couldn't even use her own. Like, yeah, she couldn't use her persona, but also we did get the wild card, so that also changed that. Which I thought it was odd.
I understand now. But I wish I'd figured it out sooner.
It would have been a little helpful.
Sister.
They'll never
The
leave
souls of
sides.
all living things are connected through a plane, similar to a sea.
Sea of Stars.
I think that's where I came from. Your heart is connected to that sea as well.
This unit have a soul.
You truly are alive.
I mean, at this point, she's more human than some of the other people we met in this game. Let's be honest. She's got more humanity. She's earned it.
And from now on, we'll always be together. Sister, I'm coming home.
Your true self.
Welcome back.
You found her humanity. No need for that extra gear anymore.
I feel tired.
Coming whole again probably might recharge your batteries a bit.
It's been some time since I last felt like this. I haven't needed sleep in a while.
She was more machine than person, but now she's more person than machine.
Well, it would appear our guest has safely reached her destination.
I believe the elevator should stop soon.
She has found her answer to life.
So it would seem, Igor. I thought she was part of the Velvet Room. They keep throwing me for loops. I thought it's like, oh, I have blue hair, kind of blue attire. Like, oh, Velvet Room, of course. Nope, they got me again.
Her answer to life?
Please, tell me. Now that I've found my answer, is my life going to end?
Oh, I think far from it, actually. It's just beginning.
And what do you mean by that?
Aigis?
It's strange, though. I feel satisfied.
Just because you're a wielder of the wild card doesn't mean you gotta die.
Wait, Aigis, are you... Oh, no, you can't!
I wish I had been there to say goodbye. I shouldn't have locked myself away in my room. Huh? Am I crying?
Indeed.
Now that I think about it, Metis cried before.
She was weeping. She was just She was going to town.
They must have even thrown away the ability to shed tears.
You really just she wanted to be robot mode.
You've overcome this ordeal splendidly. And now you've reached the end of your journey. It is time for us to part.
I'll be going now. You were a most excellent guest.
Aigis, cut it out. This isn't funny.
Aigis, please!
She's not dying.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Aigis! Aigis!
This needs to charge up a bit.
You know,
You know? Who knows? I know.
you might be able to reach him now. Not so much with words, but with everyone's hearts and strength.
The power of the heart.
If you were to do that, he wouldn't have to carry on alone anymore.
That's what I'm saying. You could help humanity to not make such a scary monster. We did beat it down pretty easily, though.
And that's all for the weather. At the tone, the time will be 12 a.m.
Well, finally, here we go, April Fool's Day.
Good evening.
I'm alive!
It is now April 1st. Here are the latest news reports.
Dawn. Woof.
What?
You made it.
When did we fall asleep?
Do they not even remember what they just happened?
Huh? This is the dorm. Is everything back to normal?
Looks like it. Okay, they do remember. They're like, oh, what was happening? Time is moving forward. Woof. Someone's excited.
What is it, Koromaru?
It's the day after tomorrow.
What happened?
Alright, Junpei. We went through a big ordeal. You didn't really get to see much use. Understandable.
Weren't we all by the entrance talking about a key or something?
Well, maybe. We had to go to the Velvet Room.
Yeah, we were. But it looks like that's been settled.
They don't remember the Velvet Room. Aigis still down for the count.
Normal. We're no longer blocked from leaving either.
We're free to move.
So the abyss of time is gone then.
They just completely know. It's like, hey, Aigis, you doing alright over there?
The date! It's April 1st!
So, it's all over then, right?
You guys really should pay attention to Aigis. She just slumped over the chair. She's quite tired.
Ah, hell yeah! About damn time!
Hey, Aigis, wake up! We made it out in one piece.
Uh-oh, the music stopped. We need a sad moment. And then we'll go to a happy moment.
Aigis?
Wait a second. After we used the key to open the front door, we ended up in a room that looked like an elevator.
Yes?
And while we were there, Aigis-san.
At least Ken remembers.
Hey, come on, Aigis. You're not gonna lie there forever, are you? Wake up.
She's a little sleepy.
Aigis! Yurijo-senpai.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
It's like, hold on, hold up. Let's just get her to the lab.
We'll take her to her room for now.
And that
We
also
can use the
works.
equipment there to check on her condition.
See how she's doing. Let's not get crazy.
She's not waking up.
Hey, this is their private chambers. You can't just be in here.
How's it looking, Fuka? I'm on it. I've used this equipment a number of times before.
We did get some upgrades. We got some upgrades.
It should be designed to allow us to operate the most basic systems on our own.
However,
No good. If only it wasn't so late at night.
yeah, you can get her to like the real lab.
I'm sorry. I tried contacting the lab, but they're unlikely to send help anytime soon.
It's okay. I think I've almost got it.
She's putting in work. Fuka, you're working hard.
Is that it?
Her vitals are on screen now. Let's see.
This is nothing. That's not a good sound.
No. This can't be.
Did you find something?
That doesn't sound good.
Her synaptic circuits. They're completely burned out.
That's bad.
There must have been a massive system overload that took her way over capacity.
That's kind of crazy.
I imagine it's related to her gaining the ability to use multiple personas.
The body and frame wasn't meant for that kind of power. That's why she needed that extra boost, all that equipment we put on. We need to be able to handle it.
Burned out, but she can be fixed, right?
It would be easy enough to replace the necessary parts, but
It's...
the Aigis we know is already gone.
That's crazy.
No. Aigis.
She just gets up like, hey, what's going on? She's not a robot anymore. She has a true soul.
Did you call my name?
We don't need no parts.
Aigis!
Did something happen?
Yeah, actually.
Jeez! Way to give us a heart attack, you sleepyhead!
I told you she just needed some rest. She is tired.
You took so long to wake up, we thought you were dead!
She's a robot.
How? Her synaptic circuits shouldn't even be receiving power anymore.
She doesn't need those to live.
It's almost like she's really alive.
She is alive. Her true heart.
I'm sorry if I caused you all concern.
Like, my bad.
I was having a dream. The first one in quite some time.
Just has the truly human.
It was full of memories of the time I spent with everyone, and strength of heart, when united, is barred by no door.
No door can hold us.
It's nothing. Painful goodbyes may be one of the most difficult aspects of living.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
But I believe that spending time with those who care about you is one of the most joyous.
Yeah, surrounding yourself with people who do actually care about you is nice.
I really am lucky to have such wonderful friends.
I guess we were right next to each other, suffering over the exact same things.
Just had to talk it out.
Looking back, I feel kinda stupid. Why did we ever think we were all alone?
You know, these things happen. You are also, still teenagers. It's deep emotional things like this. It's not easy to overcome, and it's not something you like to think about. It's difficult to grow from.
I guess we're more alike than we thought.
Man, is this nightmare finally over? We're not gonna wake up and see April 1st again, are we?
Wow. It is
Why
April Fool's
quit
Day.
tempting fate, would you?
Bait.
In any case, that's it for now.
Seem to be doing alright.
Oh, crap. With the danger gone, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I could practically sleep standing up.
I mean, you could give it a try.
Oh, Junpei-kun!
Let's go to bed.
All right. Let's head back to our rooms and get some rest for tonight. Was there anything else to take care of before we turn in?
No. Oh, just to turn in all your, equipment.
Actually, there is one thing I'd like to announce.
The dorms isn't closing?
With regard to collecting everyone's evokers,
Oh, see, that's what I was
I'd
saying.
like to reverse that decision.
You might need them. In case anything ever happens again.
This whole incident gave me a lot to think about.
You never know. When some kind of crazy stuff happens.
In a way, I may have been trying to bury the past by collecting the symbols of our power and locking them away.
I mean, fair enough. You guys you're like, trying to get away from it, don't want to be part of it anymore. You're like, it's in the past, it's Tartarus done, we don't need these, Let's just put away all this stuff to not think or, have the memories of the stuff that were going down.
But even with no shadows left to fight, we remain in a battle against ourselves.
Fair enough. Let them be a reminder.
So, everyone should hold on to their own.
Until the day when everyone can change.
Then you can return them.
Right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Let's see. My large items have been shipped. Am I forgetting anything?
I guess it really is closing down, though. How's Koromaru supposed to keep his evoker? I guess... Well, yeah, I'll figure that one out later.
I just got word. Our transportation will be here shortly.
It's fantastic.
You're taking everyone else too?
Whoa, where are we going?
Yes, their new dorms are on the way to the lab anyway.
What does that mean? Their new dorms are on the way to the lab? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. I'm like, what are the dorms doing with the labs? That she's going to the lab, she's taking them to the dorms. I'm crazy.
And since we're all here, I thought we might as well travel together. It would be dull otherwise.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Has anyone seen Junpei? I told him not to be late.
Or maybe he's saying Chidori. Oh, I mean, it is morning. Maybe not. No, he's just fell down the stairs.
Junpei-kun!
He's alright.
I bet he's trying to carry everything at once. Just ignore him.
Come on. That's a guy thing to do, though. You gotta... Why take multiple chips when you can carry everything at one time?
He did the same thing last year.
Dang.
I see. It sounded like it really hurt, though.
Nah, he's fine. No problems.
Oh, my face. No one saw that, right?
We didn't see it, but we sure heard it.
Are you alright? Can't leave him alone for 5 minutes.
True.
Sounds like they're here.
Let's go.
Let's get going, shall we?
Let's move. Yes?
I actually have a favor to ask.
I would like to go to the dorms, and she wants to go to school again.
What is it?
Well, I'm guessing.
I know it's last minute and might be too late, but would it be okay for me to not go back to the lab?
She wants to go to school.
Before, I thought I'd lost my purpose, my reason to live.
And she just wanted to be a machine, but now she's no longer machine.
Now I realize that isn't the case. If possible, I would like to keep attending school with Yukari-san and everyone.
Hey, there you go.
Aigis.
She found her answer.
I want to continue experiencing new things with you all.
Yeah.
If it's not too late.
I don't think so. It's like, ugh, I have to put in some work, but I think we can figure it out.
Well, it would be difficult since I'm no longer involved with Gekkoukan High.
Yo, come on. Your family got so much connections. They literally own the school, don't they? I think it wouldn't be a problem. Come on now.
Your transportation has arrived, ma'am.
These guys are, yes, of course,
Thank you.
Senpai!
I apologize, but there's been a sudden change in plans. We'll now be going to the school's Tatsumi Hall.
It's like, whatever you say.
The transfer to the lab has been cancelled.
Senpai, you mean...
She's got power. Like, she can do whatever she wants, let's be honest here.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
Thank you so much.
She's regained her humanity.
It's an honor to be able to stay with you all.
Fancy cars. Junpei, this can't be that heavy. It's a couple suitcases. Goodbye, dorm. You did good. The true key! Well, time to move.
It's weirdly kinda sad to leave.
I mean, you've been there for a year.
Yes, but
A lot of things have
change is
happened.
part of life.
Hey, so... if you're gonna live in the dorms next year,
Yeah.
do you wanna be roommates?
Huh?
I think she'd
I
like
imagine
that.
you still need one. And also, it just makes sense, you know? Because we're friends, aren't we?
Yeah. I think it's a good start. Woof.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Ah, the roof, where nothing bad ever happens. All happened on that fateful day. We did it. Not too shabby. A lot of unexpected things, that's for sure. Alright, episode Aigis completed, or some would call it the answer. That's what I would call it. But yeah. We had some revelations there. So Metis was literally just a different part of Aigis. Which, you know, the explanation of her literally is coming out of nowhere. It gives a lot more understanding. Masked boy! Oh, it's... Joker. But yeah, it makes sense. They're literally just a manifestation of her other self. Because with the whole, you know, wishing, it has a lot of things, with the doors and everything. The Abyss of Time. It had a lot of those effects, like, yo, ooh, you wish for something, you know, you have like the door to go buy things, or the wish we had to go to fight Joker. She was wishing, you know, she could just become robotic again. And so it split off her humanity, essentially, into a different entity. That's what it was doing under there. Now, that whole it being under there in itself, I don't think it was actually really ever there. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really sure. But there was stuff down there that Ikutsuki, like, they know about it. I'd assume, like, some of the major or higher up people in the Koreajo group knew about it, but I just never really had any reason to talk about it for some reason. It just was never any notes. I mean, the real answer is this is DLC, and it wasn't written as the story. But we have to suspend disbelief to an extent to try and connect this the best we can. I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, it completely makes sense. It is a DLC that was written much after the original game in a portable version of the game. And I would definitely say its inclusion, I can see why I when this game originally was coming out, I heard it was some people say controversial that why this even existed or why it didn't exist in the game originally in the re-release. It was so combat heavy. One could say that it doesn't really fit in with the main game with how much things happen. I feel like you could have had things separated a little bit differently, instead of just door, fight for everything. I feel like it could have been done a little differently. Of course, you had to have fighting to some extent, but I feel like you maybe could have handled things slightly differently and had like more interactions with characters, since basically almost all interactions in this game were completely optional. Because the stuff we'd pick up in the Abyss, you didn't have to do any of that. If you didn't want to, you didn't have to do it. I feel like they could have maybe just had it a little slightly different. Like, I know they want to be true to the original, which seems probably very similar to how it was originally how it was in the original game. But how much some people weren't fans of it, and how most of the story is locked behind just hours of fighting, like to get through a set of doors. I mean, if I skipped all the monad doors, it probably could have saved a lot of time. I won't lie, that definitely slowed me down. But I mean, that was just part of the game. I was experiencing it. I wanted the loot. I needed to be capable of handling things myself, and that's just how I do stuff. I feel like if we cut back the fights, at least like cut a quarter of the fights, if we had taken maybe like a quarter, I don't think it'd be as bad. But there's just so much of it that it hampers the enjoyment of this DLC with how actual little story happens. Like, you get story at the very start, and we get it at the the tail end after you finish the doors. The few minute looks into the past. It really was not worth the how much time it did to do. Like, you did do so much to get a few snippets of looking into the past, and a lot of the stuff looking into the past, I mean, is just like, oh, our convictions for getting our personas. Like, we kind of knew most of them anyway. I mean, it was mostly Mitsuru's and Sonata's that I found interesting. Everyone else is like, I mean, Yukari, I mean, kind of, but we know her reasoning. With her dad in the first place, that builds up into that. She was here all this time trying to figure out stuff, and then relating to her dad and the creature group and everything. We kind of already knew that. I just feel like things could have been handled slightly different. But, I mean, I like the gameplay of Persona. And I find myself, I feel like, pretty decent at it. And I know how, you can make good personas and make good builds. So I understand the key gameplay, or the core gameplay of this, and know how to work it. But you know how it is. It was fine, but definitely we could have done a little bit less floors, and I feel like it would have been a better experience. If we just had, you could have the same story, just less fights, and could have been pretty alright. By loading the save data here, you can resume the game right from the final battle. Save clear data? Yes. There we go. We beat the game. Huh. But it's the same save time. That's interesting. But we have a special thing over it. Ooh. Interesting. But hey, we get a different title screen. So we get to look at the dorms. But alright. I mean, it's definitely not 36 hours. Go like maybe like 37 and like 20 minutes. If I'm just guesstimating. But yeah, that was Persona 3 Reload episode Aigis. Definitely interesting. And like, it's not something I ever need to replay again, unlike normal Persona 3 Reload, where there's different aspects and everything to it that you can enjoy more. The whole social aspect that's not in the DLC, definitely it hurts it, in my opinion. It was different, but definitely don't need a DLC like that again in Persona. Like how Golden does it, and how Royal does it is much better. A whole different act, or whole extra bit, and adding a character here and there. I mean, they added Menace in this, but Menace was just Aigis, so it's something. I mean, this is definitely something you play once and never again, in my opinion, since it's just fight, 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 fight. If I want that, I'll enjoy the story more of the main game, and I still get the fight, fight, fights from that anyway. That's just me, though. I don't know how many people are probably ever even gonna listen to these ramblings anyway. It's just a personal opinions of mine that are there for people to listen to if they really care. And yeah, Not much else to really say other than that. But I hope you guys have enjoyed if you've watched this far. And Persona 6 when it comes out someday, hey, we'll play that. But until then, see you guys again next time.